Good morning. I'm Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is going to be for what I hope is a quiet Friday, and this is the 22nd of November, 2024, about 8:25 a.m. Central Time. I say that because we really don't have a lot of economic news. You got the S&P Global Group. They're going to release their U.S. preliminary November manufacturing and service sector PMI numbers at 8:45. University of Michigan, the final November consumer sentiment numbers will come out at 9 o'clock. Amazon made a $4 billion investment in Anthropic. I think that's how you say the name. Another AI company that they want part of. You still have that going on. A lot of AI companies lifting a little bit. In the futures markets, what we have here is, as you can see, the Russell up 7, your Dow's up 24, and then you're down in the NASDAQ slightly and in the S&P. In the gold market, we were up a lot more than this earlier. We got to 27.12, and now we're selling off. Still up $13, but it acts to me like we're about high enough in key averages to run into a brick wall, so I'd be a little careful there. Pretty stable in energies. It sounds like OPEC is going to pass now on a live meeting, and they're going to do an online meeting for December, which often means they're just going to sit and do nothing, no increase coming in production. Grain market, a little bit of this, the waffling back and forth. Looks to me like the wheat is positioning itself for some attempts at short sales. We'll see if they work out, yes or no. And as we go into the foreign currency market, you are still reigning supreme with the dollar strength. And by the way, Bitcoin went, and I stuck my neck out all week. I said, I think it's going to 100,000. It went to 100,000, and it's now just dropped over 2,000 from hitting it. It stopped there right on the button. I can imagine there were some large orders. Hey, that's a great number. It's a century number. I'm coming out of my Bitcoin. I'll try to buy it back at another number, but I could say I sold it at 100,000. It'd be a pretty cool thing, wouldn't it be? Now remember, you could have bought these for hundreds of dollars. So I started this off saying I think it's going to be quiet. We have more picks coming from President-elect Trump. Who's he going to choose for Treasury Secretary? It seems to keep narrowing in. I'm still with Kevin Warsh. That's who I would like to see. It doesn't mean the others aren't very competent. I have my doubts that Pete Hegseth is going to make it through the confirmation process. If he gets that far, it just keeps slipping on him. Gates is gone. Pam Bondi's probably a good choice and probably going to sail right on through. And in the bonds and notes, we are getting more short covering. That is basically what it is. I'm not convinced it's a trend change per se, but it could be. It could be. It could be that you've seen the low point for a while in that market. Don't fight that. It acts like it. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll catch up with you later either tonight or Saturday morning as I do our weekend edition of all this. I'll try to get it done for tonight. You have yourself a great trading day. Catch up with you then.